Ike and Tina Turner's controversial relationship. In the wake of Tina's death on May 24th at age 83, here's a look at the abuse she suffered from her ex-husband, Ike. Born Anna Mae Bullock in 1939, Tina Turner, who died on May 24th at age 83, had a rough family life. Her parents were poor sharecroppers, who split up and left Turner and her sister to be raised by their grandmother. As a teen, Tina immersed herself in St. Louis' R&B music scene. While at local nightclub Club Manhattan, Tina crossed paths with Ike Turner, the leader of Kings of Rhythm, who are credited as one of the first groups to introduce rock and roll the world. With their song, Rocket 88, Tina, who was in her teens, was not particularly drawn to Ike romantically upon first sight and, in fact, found him unattractive, but she did admit that she was drawn to his voice. She got up to sing his version of B.B. King's You Know I Love You, and their musical bond was instantly formed. Ike and Tina didn't break into the upper echelons of the domestic pop charts until 1971 with their cover of Creedence Clearwater Revival's Proud Mary, which also earned the act a Grammy for Best R&B Vocal Performance by a Group. Tina would later pen a bouncing, up-tempo ode to her roots, 1973's Nutbush City Limits, that hit both the pop and R&B charts and became a long-time favorite. Proud Mary was a cornerstone of the act's live shows, with a spoken intro that Tina made up on the spot when Ike first introduced the song into the band's repertoire, though there was a certain amount of success that the act had. Music observers and Tina herself lamented that the band wasn't able to reach even bigger milestones due to Ike's self-sabotaging and violent behavior, with Tina often the focal point. With Ike having survived deep trauma from his childhood, Tina lived through regular physical and emotional abuse from her spouse for years, sometimes forcing herself to sing and dance after being battered. Tina attempted to kill herself in 1968. After she recovered, she increasingly became aware of her strength, with a vision to survive and eventually escape the marriage. Arriving in Dallas during the summer of 1976, Tina fled from Ike after a fight and managed to get to safety at a Ramada Inn with practically no money and in blooded clothes. Despite routine intimidation, Tina eventually divorced her husband, taking no other assets besides her performance name and 2 cars. Using her Buddhist practice to help center herself, Tina steadily performed in smaller venues while also finding herself in debt. The Grammy-winning What's Love Got to Do With It reached No. 1 in the U.S. and is seen by many as Tina's trademark song. She also penned a 1986 memoir, I, Tina, with journalist Kurt Loder that was turned into the 1993 film What's Love Got to Do With It, starring Angela Bassett and Lawrence Fishburne.